don't hate yourself if you get a negative thought. But before I can tell you that, let me tell you my story. So, my story is that I was mostly this anxious kid who kind of didn't actually want to go to anywhere. Like, I was kind of more in my bedroom, just scrolling, playing like video games, watching like romance anime, and just kind of being by myself. And kind of a lot feminine, and I barely even went outside. Like, I'd always stay up. I didn't want to go anywhere. I would always reject every time my mom would tell me, "Oh, let's go to the store today." I would always reject that. I never wanted to go, honestly. And every time I did went, I was always just so anxious of people that, like, I was so anxious of like what that girl over there would think about me, or like that guy who looks a little bit better than me would think about me. And I just kind of like started to get negative thoughts of like, oh, like they're just trying to oh, nah, they're just probably like bad people. And in the reality, man, probably not. They weren't bad people, man. It's just that my mind was just so like, I had poor mental health at that moment. So, what can we do with negative thoughts? Well, first of all, let me tell you what another thing. Well, actually, the story keeps continuing, and to be honest, man, even I still have negative thoughts to this day, man. Like, even sometimes I can feel anxious, and my mind is just saying some negative thought, and like, I guess like I used to think like, oh, like, you like getting mad at it was the right option to do. Like, I've been focusing on that. I've been focusing on like I've been writing in my journal for 10 months, saying like, oh no, just remember to be aware of your thoughts, and even I still kind of feel anxious about my thoughts too, because well, I maybe I don't know if people can see your thoughts or not, maybe not, but that's another thing, man. Your thoughts aren't you. Like, kind of think about who you really are, and what's your like who and what your thoughts are. Like, if you kind of like think about it when you kind of like get a negative thought, is that really you speaking, or like are you actually consciously saying that negative thought, or is it just coming by? Like, are you just getting a negative thought because like like your brain is just like saying something, like just saying something random? It's like it's the same as some normal thought, honestly, too. So, is your negative thought actually you? Probably not, man. Because I can realize the more meditation that I've done, the more I realize like, not really. My thoughts aren't really me. It's just kind of like it just pops out of nowhere. They just kind of pops out of nowhere, and is that can I really call that myself? And I know that I'm not that type of person to call someone like a bad word or something. I don't feel like I'm that type of person. I mean, yeah, sure, I swear, but not like just say something mean at them. So your thoughts aren't you. You can also meditate to like be more aware of your thoughts. And what's a better mindset to have than just kind of like saying like, oh, like what's a better mindset to have about your negative thoughts? Well, instead of saying that your negative thoughts are such a bad thing and like they're evil, they're not on my side. Actually, they are on your side, man. Your negative thoughts are on your side. It's just like they're kind of like scoping out for like dangers. They don't want to be hurt. It's like you. It's like scoping out for danger, and once it senses danger, it starts saying a negative thought. Like, oh no, like basically like it starts trying to scope out for danger. Like, I'm kind of like I would say like if my brain's trying to bring me down, I'm pretty sure it's just trying to keep me safe. So, in fact, don't actually see your negative thoughts as like a bad thing. See it as they're just trying to protect you. They just don't want you to feel hurt. So, in in reality, man, every time you get a negative thought, have self awareness and just kind of like see and just kind of like breathe fully, and you can talk with it if you want. Like, oh no, that's not true. That's like, yeah, I still need work. Like just have a talk with it. Just have open awareness and just kind of not to feel like angry at it, but just kind of like more open about it. And you can thank it, man, because they're just trying to protect you, man. They're just trying to protect you from the dangers that might be like, oh, does she still like does he like me, will he betray me, like it's just trying to keep you safe. And tell yourself like, no, it's okay, like you are the captain of this ship, so we're gonna go on my orders, and I'm willing to take this risk that like, yeah, I might feel hurt, and even then you may even know what to do when you do like get hurt. But But it's a better mindset to have than just kind of hating yourself every time you get negative thought. Like I used to just keep, well, even I can still like freaking get a negative thought and just kind of like feel like ashamed of myself for like feeling that thought. Like, oh, why was I thinking about that? But this mindset is better than just like saying like, it's like it's like your negative thoughts aren't your is your enemy. It isn't your enemy. They're your ally. So remember that, man. Every time you get a negative thought, just like have open awareness and just kind of like see it for what it is, and you can think it. And be aware of your reactions too, of like when you get mad. Like be aware of all of that, man. So that's I guess that's your actionable step of like basically like every time you get a negative thought, be more open and like kind of just see for what it is. Breathe fully and just kind of you can talk with it and also be aware of your reactions. They aren't your negative thoughts aren't your enemy. They're your ally. So make sure to thank them for it. And yeah, it's pretty much it, man. Hopefully I helped you, man, with the negative thoughts because for me I used to be like kind of anxious, man. And I still need work on it, but it's a nice mindset to have. So all right, do the right thing and don't give up, man. All right, take care.